I'm super excited to share with you today. So today's day 10, I believe, in my fat loss journey. So I started at 201.4, so to just kind of give you an update. This morning I was 194.8, so it's down about 6 pounds. Of those 6 pounds, all 5 pounds of it was water weight, and I put it in big time prior to start my meal plan. And but I did lose a pound of fat and lost about 3/4 of an inch around my waist. So happy with that. Today I bumped up my calories. So for those who are just kind of catching up, I decided initially to start on a ketogenic, a low carb diet, but I kept my calories about 56. 56. That'd be amazing. 2,560 calories roughly. I originally started at 2,460, but I was still hungry, so I bumped it up an extra 100 calories, and I was feeling good around the 2,560. And then now today was day one of carbs back in my diet, and I'm super excited about it. So I'm going to start calorie cycling over the next week and a half, and so I'll go up to 3,000 calories today, and I'll just oscillate between probably 2,200 and 3,000 calories over the next week and a half. So just kind of give you guys an update, averaging out right around the same 2,500 calories, and then I'll enjoy a free day, I don't know if I'm going to take a day or window just yet. But I'm down 6 pounds. I like the way I feel. I'm not bloated or anything like that. I feel really, really good. My strength held through the entire time. And of course I'm on a sugar high because I went from about 30 something net grams of carbs to 243 grams of carbs. So lots of carbs. So I'm excited. I'll be lifting after this or after my haircut, and it should be a great workout. Anyway, that's just my update. Just want to keep you guys in tune. My goal is still 190, and I think we calculated it out that around 190 I would be at 8% body fat. Now, with the lean mass loss, which was water weight, I have to redo the calculation, and I probably need to come in at 188 now, or maybe 187 to be at 8%. So just watching that, but my abs are showing decent, so I'm definitely leaning out. All that being said, it's time to move forward, and today what I want to talk to you guys about is the voice. And what exactly do I mean by the voice? I'm not going to sing. I know some people are really tempted to see if I would sing or not, but I'm not singing. But in your journey of becoming healthy, one of the biggest challenges I think people experience today is the voices in our head. So, we go on and we have these different voices in our head consistently that that speak to us. It makes it sound weird, but anywhere from the encouragement saying, "Come on, you can do it," to the failures of, "Man, I'm really struggling right now. I don't know if I can make this happen." All those kind of voices. But then on top of that, then you have the internet. You have Google. You have all these different things. And I just highly recommend that you submit your voices to the voice. And what I mean by that, there's a great scripture in the Bible, and Jesus basically says, "My sheep know my voice, and the voice of another they will not follow." Basically, God's saying, I'm not really concerned with Google, internet, the devil, or anybody else taking my people away. My people know my voice. And we know, for those who have children, or those who are children of parents, you'd be a crowd of people and your parent calls your name, you know that voice. And when it comes to fitness, you have to submit to a voice, a singular person or individual that can speak to you concerning your goals. And it's just a great coaching tip anyway. I have a business coach, and honestly, a lot of people give me advice, and I consider it, but I take all their advice and turn around. When I meet with my coach, I go, "Hey, coach, I heard about this. I looked at this." I even asked my coach, what's the next best book for me to read based on where I'm at in my business? Because I know they're further ahead than I am, and they have my interest in mind. In some areas of my life, I'm paying them, or they're benefiting from my success, so they're going to give me the best recommendations. So I just highly recommend. We don't have any challenges with that, but I I know a lot of times people say, hey, I was on Google and I looked up this, so I decided to make this change. And even the information that is vetted, understand that even scientific research can be done to skew or to look a certain way. Meaning, the FDA approved aspartame, and there's about 170 different articles and cases saying that this one ingredient can lead towards cancer, but it's legal and it's in all diet drinks or most diet drinks. So we have to be careful with, what is the source. On the flip side, there are people who go so far on the other side where it's kind of like, well, I have to eat, this spinach that's grown on the backside of the mountain, where no horses walk, and just weird stuff, you know what I mean? And I just believe in that there's a balance. So I just, want to shoot this video out because I talk to people all the time. They're like, yeah, well, I looked up online, and you have like, and we've all been tempted to do it. I don't know how many times I Googled my challenges to realize that none of those answers were my solution. And I could just, turn it on me. I think will be really, transparent and, easy way for people to get it. One of the challenges I experience is, a hypoactive thyroid, and I didn't do anything for it that I know of, there's no like foods you eat that, that cause it per se. It's not, it's not due to like a bad lifestyle, to say the least, and, but it does affect you in a lot of different ways, and I'm still believing God for 100% healing, but in the interim, it's something you work through. You work through energy challenges, you work through focus issues, and all these other kind of things that are effects of it, this situation. So I remember, as I start learning what's going on in my body, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go online, I'm going to find out an answer. And I was like, oh, if I eat coconut oil, it's going to feed your thyroid. If you eat more protein, it's going to feed well, I eat 250 grams on average of protein a day. I mean, how much more protein can I possibly eat? Well, if you work out more intense, so if you do HIIT training, and there's all this garbage out there, but I just submit to my physician. You know what I mean? And some of the stuff I read, and I go, hey, what do you think of this? And he goes, Evans, that's really not good, and this is the reason why. And I'd also say, if you have a voice you listen to, there's nothing wrong with understanding why. Many times people are a little shy about that. They don't want to be like corrected or their hands slapped about it. But, anybody who's worth their salt will tell you why their recommendation. So if a client comes to me and says, well, Evans, this is my challenge, I was doing this, and I go, I don't really recommend that, and they go, why? I'm not offended. I'm honored to share with them why this is what they should or shouldn't do. And that, what it does is empowers you as the client, or empowers me as the patient to be able to say, okay, this is the reason why I won't make that decision versus it's just not good for you. That's just an unacceptable answer. And I encourage you today, talk to your physicians, talk to your dietitians, talk to your trainers, communicate with the people that are the voice for you in fitness. If it's us, talk to us. And if you ever get the answer just because it's not good for you, challenge it. And if you can't get a clear answer, find someone else. Because your health is worth it, and you're worth it to know what's going on in your body and how you're doing. So I'm just really pumped and excited, and I wanted to share that because, I had this phenomenal conversation with a physician last night, and I can't wait. She's about to, do some awesome things here locally, and I'm just so excited about it. And we were just talking about, integrative health and, healing and that thought process versus disease thought process, and she gets it. And it's just like, how often do we look up, just common things that are out there that are very incorrect, but that's just the way it's been done for a period of time. So ensure that the people that you're talking to know what they can do and have proof sources that they can get you the results they can get. But you don't have to do anything kind of hyper drastic to move your health in the best direction. And even if you're trying to deliver yourself from disease, if you want to have more energy, if you want to have all these little things, it doesn't take drastic measures. What it takes is a small change done consistently over time. One of my favorite books to read is a book called The Slight Edge. And the slight edge principle is that if you and I were both walking on the road and, I turn 10 degrees this way and you turn 10 degrees this way, down the road we're going to be super far apart. And the people that you see who accomplish these great levels, it was just that slight edge, that little bit extra, that little thing that they did that was, they say in the book, it's easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. And that's where our goals and our reason why, like we talked about before, is so important, because it's easy not to be fit, and it's just as easy to be fit. And I don't want to sound contradictory. I shot a video with Sean and goes, it's not supposed to be easy, it's challenging, it's work, and it is. But the decision, the hardest part for me of the workout is saying it's now time to go. The hardest part is showing up. And honestly, when you start calculating the effort that it takes to show up, it's not that much effort. Once you get there, you feel great, you do it anyway. The hardest part is the thinking of, man, do I have to prep my food today? Chicken again? Well, most people eat the same stuff anyway. So dock it up. Learn creative, use apps, figure it out. But just as easy as not to do is easy to do. And it's just these small changes that produce these phenomenal results. So just want to share with you during the lunch break. Figure it's time to go live. Haven't gone live much this week. I wanted to share my results. I'm really excited. I'm going to do my body fat on Friday because that'll be a really good full 2-week view. And I should reload on some carbs. And I'm expecting my lean mass, my glycogen, the stored carbs in my muscles, and liver to restore some, and my body fat to drop. Some more. So I'm really excited about that. And then we'll play this game a little bit for the next couple of weeks. So talk to you guys soon. Again, Evan's here to see you fit. Just want to shoot out a quick reminder. We do have free Saturday morning workouts. And probably tomorrow, I haven't done a video telling people what we do and who we service. So I'm going to probably shoot a video tomorrow to talk about that. So talk to you guys soon and have a wonderful day. Remember, making a great day is a decision. So make it a great day.